Now, Trump signed an executive order, in fact, today, aimed at cracking down on mail-in voting.
But Arizona election officials say that they are prepared to challenge that move in court. Fox 10's Nicole Krasean joins us now with how this could affect elections in the state.
Yeah, that's right. According to Secretary of State Adrian Fontes, the biggest issue this would create is the continuation of rhetoric designed to make Arizonans skeptical of those working the polls. Fontes calling the current election procedures in Arizona robust and lawful.
This appears to be just another attempt for the president to pick his own voters.
President Trump's latest executive order, signed Tuesday, focuses on mail-in voting protocol.
It's about voter integrity. We want to have honest voting in our country, because if you don't have honest voting, you can't have really a nation, if you want to know the truth.
The order requires a list of eligible voters be made in each state by Homeland Security and the Social Security Administration. The U.S. Postal Service would then be tasked with sending ballots only to people enrolled in specific mail-in and absentee lists, and to only process ballots marked with specific barcodes. Arizona Secretary of State Democrat Adrian Fontes says the Grand Canyon state is already implementing these safeguards.
We already have documented proof of citizenship. We have over 20 years. We have ID at the polls. This is the law, and we enforce the law, and we already have great elections with a robust vote-by-mail system that has actually won Donald Trump the presidency twice.
Former Maricopa County Recorder, Republican Stephen Richer, says this type of database can lead to false positives.
People who aren't on that master list, and then the federal government says, well, this person's not a U.S. citizen, and then it turns out that that person is, in fact, a U.S. citizen.
President Trump seeming unfazed by potential legal action against the order.
I don't know how it can be challenged. You'll probably challenge it. You may find a rogue judge. You get a lot of rogue judges, very bad people, very bad judges.
Richer thinks the president will face an uphill battle.
The United States Constitution delegates authority over election administration law to the states and to Congress, and specifically not the president.
Now, both Fontes and Richer pointed out the president did cast a mail-in ballot for Florida's recent special election. Live in studio tonight, Nicole Krasean, Fox 10 News.